The first serious mountain test of this Giro d'Italia would come on Italian soil, the race having left Hungary with an early rest day following Mark Cavendish's victory in Balaton-Fured. The Magsman picking up his 16th Giro d'Italia stage win, first in 9 years, and Mathieu van der Poel a third Maglia Rosa, all 3 days in Hungary for him, leading the race. So Mt Etna and a fourth visit in 6 years to Sicily. Visit number 20 out of the 105 Giri d'Italia we've had. Beginning today in Avola, home of wine, grapes and almonds, heading up to the mighty mountain. Only Mt Etna is bigger in Europe and North Africa in terms of active or dormant volcanoes. Finishing with the ascent from Nicolosi up to Rifugio Sapienza. Nicolosi plus Biancavilla actually to create a brand new climb, a long one. 22.8 kilometers classified, over 30 k's once you begin climbing full stop. The race began with a very big fight for the breakaway and with big bad news for Astana, Kazakhstan. Miguel Angel Lopez climbing off his bike, a left hip injury meaning that he could no longer continue the Giro d'Italia. The second time in 3 years he's had to leave the race in Sicily. Mathieu van der Poel was trying to get in the break in a bid to defend his pink jersey. His teammate did get there in the end. Stefan Oldani, one of 14 riders up the road. The 14th and last man to join was Lilian Calmejean, the Frenchman having won at the Tour and the Vuelta, looking to add a Giro stage to his list of honours. The group would get almost 12 minutes at one point, but it would be quickly controlled by Bahrain and Ineos Grenadiers. They still looked set for victory from the breakaway, however. Stefano Oldani becoming the first man to attack right at the bottom of the climb. He'd take the bonus seconds at the second intermediate sprint, and behind his teammate would decide not to go all in to defend the Maglia Rosa, choosing to save his energy and join the Auto bus. So he was off to find the gruppetto. Juanpe Lopez was looking for the Maglia Rosa. The 14-man group behind had been whittled down to 6. Oldani, the only man further up the road. He was soon caught and passed just as quickly by the young man from southern Spain. Ineos Grenadiers went to work inside the last 15 kilometres or so, and Tom Dumoulin became the first victim of the big GC names to move off the back. Giro d'Italia winner 5 years previous would not be in the fight for the general classification. Leonard Kemna would be in the fight for the stage win. Vincenzo Nibali distanced on a horrible day for Astana, Kazakhstan. That still with around 5 kilometres to the top. With just under 3 kilometres to go, Juanpe Lopez was caught by Leonard Kemna. A quick chat. Maybe you take the stage, I'll take the jersey. Something like that. And they try to ride together to the finish. A nervy moment inside the final few hundred metres, almost had them both down. But it had Leonard Kemna definitely sprinting away and moving to a stage win at the Giro, just as he'd done at the Tour 2 years previous. A second Grand Tour stage victory for the German. Lopez banging his bars, but that would soon turn to delight as he'd move into the Maglia Rosa. 2.5 minutes down, the GC favourites came in. Richard Carapaz tried to steal a second or two, but this lot would all come in on the same time. Domenico Pozzovivo losing a little bit of time. All the glory to Bora, who had 3 men in that front GC group, as well as stage winner Kemna up the road. That disappointment then turning to this delight for Juanpe Lopez. Giro d'Italia debut had a pink jersey as the brand new leader. He finished on the same time as Leonard Kemna, the stage winner. Rein Tarame finished third with Monique van Sevenot and Lemres of the top 6. Then the GC favourites. But they're behind this man at the moment. Juan Pedro Lopez pulling on the Maglia Rosa and Trek Segafredo having the race lead. It's a 39-second lead for Lopez ahead of Kemna. Tarame at 58 seconds. Yates still the best of the general classification contenders, despite a bang to the knee. And then seconds between all the big names. Stage 5 should be one for the sprinters, but there's a biggish climb in the middle, up to Portella Mandrazzi. Similar approach to a similar stage, won by Arnaud Demar a few years ago. Villafranca Tirrena was the destination then, but 30 kilometres up the road, Vincenzo Nibali's hometown of Messina the destination. 174 kilometres for stage 5 of the Giro d'Italia, the second of the 2 days in Sicily, before the race heads definitively to the peninsula. What's around the corner? Well, anything at this Giro d'Italia. We have a new stage winner and a brand new leader. Join us on stage 5 live on GCN Plus, Discovery Plus and Eurosport to find out.